Enough is enough. Yesterday, we brought you a New York Times report on how Donald Trump and Howard Lutnick's son stand to make a handsome profit off a billion-dollar government deal with Kazakhstan, a deal which the White House, by the way, says is perfectly fine. Today, we bring you reaction from the New York Post. Quote, "It stinks to high heaven. It was bad when the Bidens did it, and it is just as bad when the Trumps do it. These slimy practices have now been normalized in the White House to the shame of the nation." Setting aside the weak attempt to equate the Bidens with the Trumps here, it's just not commiserate. The Post's opinion is still worth flagging. It's the president's hometown paper, one he has loved and used for decades to glorify himself. He reads it, and he doesn't exactly find it as easy to dismiss as, say, the Wall Street Journal or the National Review. Now, will this change his ways, this editorial from the Post? Probably not. But it is another indicator of just how far the president has gone and how deeply unacceptable his behavior in office has been. Profiting off the presidency has always been gross, and it used to always end in serious consequences, or at least shame in modern times. Think of Ronald Reagan's son, Michael. Back in 1984, when he was working for a military contractor, he got whipped by the press for writing the following letter to Tinker Air Force Base, which at the time serviced Air Force One. Quote, "I know that with my father's leadership at the White House, this country's armed services are going to be rebuilt and strengthened. We at Dana Ingalls Profile want to be involved in that process." Even the appearance of trying to use his dad's position was enough to force him to resign his own position. And he was just working there. It's not like he had a multi-million-dollar stake in the company or stood to make some sort of outsized profit. What's changed is not how gross it is. It's what apparently enough of the American public has been willing to overlook. The president and his family have made at least $1.4 billion so far this term, according to a rolling accounting done by the New York Times. Congress has done nothing to stop them, Congress led by Republicans. But Americans are about to have a new opportunity to either approve or reject what the president's been doing. It's coming in November. And with that, send a clear message to lawmakers, to Congress, and the president about the standards we, the people, expect from Washington.